U.S. Customs and Border Protection is watching over our border by air, land, and sea. The Yuma Sector Border Patrol has 17 Marine agents. They patrol up and down the Colorado River that runs between Andrade, California and Yuma, Arizona.
Usually our area of operations that we're constantly covering is from Morelos Dam, a little bit further past the ocean-to-ocean bridge.
Boat Patrol Director Robert Ochoa says many of the people they find here underestimate the river.
Don't know the dangers of the river. They don't understand the depth. A lot of them come across not knowing how to swim without any PFDs, any personal flotation devices or anything. They just get on a raft and try to make it across.
And there's structural dangers as well.
We have a lot of activity here at the corner of the dam where they'll come down to the edge of the water and try to swim across.
On the other side of the dam, they keep a close eye on activity and keep in constant contact with ground patrols in the area.
And then that side's Mexico. And this right here, kind of where the Colorado River starts to go, that's the international boundary.
Agent Zarate says land agents cover the area with ATVs, and their vehicle barriers are an asset to securing this area.
If we're not actively patrolling,
right,
then they can easily get away.
Ochoa says in the last 10 years, their presence on the water has made quite the impact.
They could continue walking straight up the river all the way into town.
Wow.
And that's no longer happening.
But it does keep smugglers in hiding.
And they can see us in the water, but we can't see them unless we get out on foot.
Wow, how often do you actually come out and get out on foot?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day. You can see shirts.
When smugglers are trying to get across the river, they'll tunnel through the thick brush, sometimes waiting in here for days before they make it upriver.
Basically, they cut out the reeds on the inside. It's so thick in some areas where they just cut up holes and they can actually walk through those holes covered in the reeds into areas like this.
Oh, wow.
Where they can just float across, and I think the opening we looked at was straight across from here.
So their best bet is to get out on foot.
And that's what we want. We want them to stay out of the water.
And to patrol at night.
With night vision goggles, we can see everything along the water, anything that produces heat, we'll see it. We can see them looking at us on the riverbanks. So that's a great advantage for us. Priority goes to anybody that's in the water, anybody that may be drowning, doesn't know how to swim. Everything else is secondary to that. We'll just sit there and wait. If we see anything float across, we'll notify land units and have them prepared to apprehend them on land.